Deadly Life. Here we go. I'm actually kind of sad it was him and not one of the other shitty characters. Oh, why? Why him? He was an alright character. He was an alright character. I mean, I assumed he was gonna die at some point, but I didn't think it was gonna be the first one. I was hoping it was gonna be one of the annoying ones, but. But something similar happened in Danganronpa 2, which is why I mentioned that, where one character was a bit mysterious, but he would go like, "Oh, I know what to do. Follow me, trust me. I know what to do. I'm gonna save you all. I know how to end all of this, and we're gonna get through this," and stuff like that. And then he got absolutely wrecked. Pretty much something very similar happening again. Ding dong. Killing announcement. Front door of the library bursts open, and the 4 people who were in the game room rushed in. That's not what she said, but he's dead. Well, that's unfortunate. She's a bit, you know. Too late, you should say. Where's the killing announcement? My vision began to swirl, my legs wobbled beneath me. Out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rantaro here? And the monitor's off. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? Yeah, that has to be it. That means Rantaro was derp. Nope. This means the killing game has started, huh? Maybe not. Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe this just ended it. What do you mean? Rantaro was the mastermind. Rantaro was in the library before the time limit ended. High chance that the mastermind planned this if he's dead. Why did it take that long? Probably just for the timing of them talking about this. But as a Danganronpa veteran, this makes me a bit wary that it took this long for the announcement to come in. What a relief, a murder took place. Cool. I think it was Rantaro. What an imagination, of course that's wrong. Mastermind had died, this killing game would be over. The ultimate who cares. Nothing more, nothing less. He seemed to care a lot more than some other characters though. Huh. I didn't know that's not his actual title, but if it was, it would be wrong. No one else was in the library. Why is he dead? Yeah, take the pictures. They're totally gonna be... I mean, I assume Rantaro is gonna be blocking the view on the killer. Very much certain of that. Oh. Library door swung wide open. Thought there was a pile of dirty rags, thank God. What a world this is, so full of jokes like this. This is the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that would just be a waste of time. That said, if you're the Black Hun who killed Rantaro, raise your hand. He doesn't need to raise the hand though, theoretically, because Monokuma always knows who the murderer is, so you wouldn't need to do that.
Is all that remains of a once powerful yoga. Right now, you're on the thread of an amazing adventure showtime.
Also tough on convenience and stop plus. That's the important part. No one's tracing that down. Can I get a count? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait a second. Yeah, everyone is here. We have all 16 people are gathered in this room right now. So the one person who went into the room has swung around somehow and mixed together with the others to act like they found the body. Huh. And the murderer is definitely among us, right? They would rather do a class trial. Culprit should have just stepped forward. From the blood splatter, I would assume he was looking towards the towards the camera, and then got shot from behind. Maybe a little bit from a little bit from below, even maybe, because the blood splatters went quite high from there. So maybe I think he actually got shot from inside the room, though. Inside the secret room. So the secret room door opened. He came out, shot the guy. Maybe a little bit from below. Maybe it was a small guy. Blood splatter on the side and falls down. I'm just a cute normal girl who can use magic, you know? Detective manga, woo. I'm in trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective manga. Well, you don't need to play Danganronpa, because you can just play Danganronpa, and that does it for you. A corpse is not simply a dead person. This is just an assumption made by the living. Coming face to face with the corpse, you will learn a great many things. Odds are 1 in 15. That should be hard to figure out. Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. Yeah, we can't accuse each other. Let's just all accuse one person. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case. Can't let him get what he wants. We need to investigate this murder, not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. I'm gonna say this right now, I wouldn't be surprised if it was the detective dude, if it was Shuichi, but I don't think it is. Just that if it happens, I'm not gonna be like, whoa, I didn't see this coming. But like I said, I don't think he is. That's him though. You're just so direct and assertive. Oh, we need to investigate. You're becoming super reliable. As Novus investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm glad no one's given up yet. Oh, of course they haven't. Can't change what's already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rantaro died for nothing. I have to do it. I won't give up. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it. Yeah. Let's get started. Poor Rantaro won't have any regrets, so we can survive. Let's find the culprit who killed Rantaro. Let's do it. So much has happened in such short time that I haven't been able to keep up with everything, but I know that I need to fight back against this class trial to protect everyone. But they very similarly to the Ace Attorney series. It doesn't matter how much you try and deliberate on all of the clues you're gonna get additional information in the trial itself that leads you towards the killer that you can't really make a definitive can't really get a definitive answer for who the killer is before going into the trial. You can only make sort of guesses based on the evidence, but you can always suddenly get completely new information in a class trial that turns everything up on its head, and that's usually how you find the killer. So don't expect me to find out who the killer is right now before the trial starts. That's not how this game works. It's also not how Ace Attorney works. A notebook that will kill anyone whose name is written in it. What? The death? Yeah, it's the Monokuma file. Did that on purpose, didn't you? A detailed report that summarizes all the info about the dead body. Maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators enough. It'd still be prudent to examine its contents, no? Let's read it. Victim is Rantaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is, because that might actually lead to the killer, maybe. Or maybe it's just a plot device, who knows. Victim's body was discovered in the library. Estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. That was 10 minutes after the 1 hour to death announcement. His hands are bloody. The hand that was on the thing was bloody. Was he covering it? Might have been an accomplice. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. No other injuries. How did his left hand get bloody, and how did he smear blood on the camera if he was instantly dead? It must be his blood, right? Well, the file wouldn't say it. The file wouldn't say that anyway, even if it was a different blood, because that would lead to the killer too easily. It says no other injuries. It's not that his hand got hit or something. If he was standing like this with this hand right next to his face, and he got shot from behind with the thing, would the blood splatter be enough to splatter on his hand? And then when his hand falls down, it smears over the camera? But why would he be standing with his back to the room, one hand on the camera? Was he looking at the camera? Was he doing something with the camera? But he smeared over the... where did he smear? But if Renthro wasn't the mastermind, and who is? Didn't he smear the lens? Why would he have his hand on there? I need more information. I think this makes it real. Renthro is really dead. Think you can make cosplay out of his skin? And maybe he can still be alive. You said you wanted to bring characters to life. So what now? Ah, suddenly you're silent. And you don't really know what they mean when they say what they mean, eh? I'm sorry, what are we talking about? So we explain everything, blah 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 blah. The possibility of the mastermind hanging along us, and about the trap we set in the library. And that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check and discover the body. Good. That's what happened. I was not aware of you two have planned such a thing. Why would you keep something so important a secret from us? Once we knew one of us was about it, we'd start fighting over who it was. That's what you were too afraid of. Yeah, that, and we would inadvertently tell the mastermind what we were up to. That would not be very good. There are cameras. Won't this case be solved really easily? Oh man, I'm so worried. You should check the cameras. Let me get the cameras. So you quickly retrieve all 3 cameras and rush back to everyone. I started removing the camera that Kaede set up. She really taped it down well. I really didn't want that camera to fall. Ha! That's all with the blood on it. We should keep an eye on that though, so he doesn't do anything with them. No, I Japan walked up to Shuichi and took the cameras from him. Orimo!
そうですね。
まったく。
神様が見守ってくれてるから。
For this whole thing it would be over once we expose the mastermind. Pretty certain that Antro actually found out who the mastermind is, and then something happened. I'm not gonna say that the mastermind killed Antro because I think that would be. I don't think that would be the case, but I think that he did know who he was in the end. We keep working together during the trial, like we're doing right now. Yeah, because you're the fucking murderer, aren't you? I think I can help you as a detective. I suggest that we don't investigate by ourselves. Good. That's important. Yep, they might destroy evidence. If each of us watches the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence. We have to do it. Once we cross the mastermind, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Investigation start. The investigation music I don't think is quite as slamming as the other ones, but it has this like subtle twang to it. I like it. So what was the body? Oh, it's gone now.
ほら
That was one who moved the bookcase. That would mean he came all the way over here with the bookcase open, which obviously he wouldn't.
大丈夫
Just have to do our best, not for Rantaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. We can protect everyone.
あのさ
I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. Sort of a detective. You are a... Don't you... Mwah. Okay, what do we have? Can I investigate the blood splatter? Okay, never mind. Shot put.
もしかしてそうだね
I would have actually been very surprised if the murder weapon wasn't the shot put ball. Because it's like they gave you an extra frame when you were in the warehouse just looking at the shot put balls. Fairly strong, huh? Oh, are we gonna say that would be too obvious though, right? Like I know I said at the start, hey, if one character shows off their specialty and you see an extra frame of it, that one's probably gonna become important later. And he showed off what is his name, Gonta? They showed off Gonta like lifting that thing with one hand, and they're gonna be like, yeah, he's powerful enough to do that. But that would be way too easy, wouldn't it? I mean, I know it's just the first case, but usually even the first cases aren't quite that simple. Or maybe Danganronpa 1, but even then, if you didn't figure out the number thing, then maybe it gets a little bit dicier. But I don't think it would be that simple. That would be way too simple. Right? They're probably gonna bring it up that he's the one person who would be strong enough to do that. Like, he would be the prime suspect and all of that. But I think they're gonna bring that up at the start to lead us in the wrong direction. I don't think it would be, because that would be too obvious. Not sure where to start. Not on the back of the head. Looks like a pretty deep wound. Consistent with blunt force trauma. You can trust him, one of them will fight, of course. Looting, of course. Well, what do you mean what you do? Come on, put yourself together. The key to his room and the student handbook monopile.
もしかして大丈夫ごめん
I found it extremely important to look at the hand. I think that was one of the most key aspects of the body, but apparently we're not allowed to do that.
Ah. もしかしてほら
You're going to save everyone.
犀原君
Can't give up until it's over.
それにしてもだったら
Culprit must have killed to survive, so it is odd they would not step forward.
そうだな
Culprit's object wasn't to survive, but it was to kill everyone.
そうねそうよね
Oh, what does the globe have to say about this? You don't think it has anything to do with the incident, do you really? Let's take a look at it upstairs. Okay. Look at upstairs though. Doesn't even allow us to do that. I don't think there's anything else at the body. I don't think we can talk to the guy to find more. Because it booted us out, right? What? Look at his hands. No. Front bookcase. Because the reason why I'm so interested about the hand is because when you have an idea in your head on how things could have gone, and then you notice something that just doesn't work with that idea, you need to figure out why it doesn't work with that idea. Could it work with that idea with some other way? Or maybe you need to change your idea, but it doesn't even mention that, which I find really odd. I need more information, I guess. We've been left alone. Stacked books. It's gonna become important. Yo, dude, what do you have to say for yourself?
Hmm? 頼むよ。
ごめん。
クールじゃねえな。やれやれだな。けどよ。
The way the world works is that those who speak win. That's actually very true. You need truth bullets. Yeah, testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. Mastermind's objective not to survive but to kill us all. Okay, no new information here. Make sure we've got everything. You saw the moving bookcase close on its own. No one even touched it, so how did that happen? Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Reveal hidden door button. Rumble, 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 rumble. Let go of the bookcase. Let go of the bookcase. I'm waiting for a bit. That makes sense when you think about it. If you didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside. That's when I can't read, eh? There wasn't using a mastermind, didn't hide here. What's the mastermind replaced it does after they use the card reader? Easy to find the clues that can connect us to the mastermind. So it's actually very possible that he opened the door to look at stuff, didn't find what he saw, and then, or he didn't actually open the door. Doesn't even have to be a Rantaro. But the thing is, the angle from which he was killed is not necessarily from the door, unless the door opens from the other side. If the door opens from the other side, could have, like, then my theory still makes sense. He shot it from inside the door, so he didn't have to use the card reader for that. And I'll throw up the door from outside. That could be a thing. What else do we have? A monitor. It's not going to be important. still there.
おっと。
いや。
ん？
そっか。
Let's see one Shuichi. That's very important. I can feel it. Oh, it's also important. Die, you bunks! There you go. That's better.
可燃物。
あれ？
It's not controller.
あのさ。っていうか。
It's the gang lines. Oh my god.
じゃあ。
Control it. Those helicopters, eh?
見たか。あれが天才美人発明家入間美優様がつくと思うんだ。
だからドローンだって。ドモーンだとシャイニングとかゴッドの乗り手の
Oh yeah, monster. Where's my monster hunter? Where's my monster hunter guys at? Where are my monster hunter guys at? It's damn right.
だからけどあんなものいつの間に。おめえらに頼まれてカメラを作った後暇だったからラジコンを改造して作ったんだ。もちろんカメラ搭載で撮影もバッチリだぜ。そうさっつったら見取り図だろ。写真です。キャーキャーキャー。俺様が足を使った操作なんて。
Well, don't we already have a floor plan? Because we kind of saw that little plan earlier where he showed where the cameras were set up. Whatever.
もうメス豚。ああもう。
She's right, actually. She's very right, actually. And she knows it.
っていうか。
What do you have to say for yourself?
ひどいよ。信じられないよ。
We have to stop the mouse monster. It's the last one that ever happens here. We just have to. Promotional video BGM. That's apparently going to be important. Interact with it. We've already we not looked at it, but we've gotten truth bullet for the event, right? Oh, apparently it's another truth bullet. Are we done in this room now? 'Cause I thought it would say that we're done in this room. Finish the event.
確か。まあ。
I thought I did all of that though. What if I try to leave? Oh, we're investigating, not leaving. Okay.
そうだな。それは。
How about this though? There we go. Investigate everything.
そうだね。
Most important piece of evidence will be those photos. Once we get those, but then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Let's keep investigating what we can.
そうだな。
We should collect alibis.
そっか。
Taito, Konta, Maki, Tenko, Enji, and Himiko. Yeah, it should have been in the game room. I wonder if that room behind the game room is gonna come in handy already. Or if that's for later.
あのさ、ねえ、あ、
Could be suspicious of everyone.
だってわからない。
It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver.
意味わかんない。
Yeah, it's not very smart.
バカバカしい。でも知らない。そうだね。はあ。
Huh. Gonta never joined us. Then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back.
あんたってそうね。
Starting to point towards Gonta.
犀原君、もしかして。
待ってよ。
Which is exactly why he didn't do it.
そんな。
ねえ。
おお。
Timmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple. I want to hear the rest.
あのね。
Don't I think not be much help because he's not smart.
虫さんが。本当だよ。
Bug movie? Which one? Bug's Life?
でもよ。
あれ？
うちの魔法で。
もういいかな。
ゴンタは本当だよ。悔しいよ。
I can see what people would expect him. Wonder what really happened though.
そうだな。そうだな。いや。
くそ。
ね
いや。当たり前だろう。
I'm not the culprit, I swear on the universe.
じゃあ。
おう。
ね
つうか。
Oh, I went to the library.
おう。でもよ。
そっか。
Count Danganronpa's alibi.
そうだな。たくよ。おいおい。いや。バカ野郎。え？いいか。おう。当たり前だろう。
He's suspicious no matter how you look at it, that's very true. Contact and find Monokuma. I wouldn't doubt that. What else do we have in here? It's not anything to do with the case. Okay. High quality sound, that's not relevant right now. Is it though? Ultra Despair Girls 2 coming soon. Is it really though? Some lame spin-off. Oh, that's a nice rack. Nothing suspicious over here. Let's go somewhere else. Yeah, let me look. A couple minutes later, we were both looking down at both deep red faces. Let's get something else. What does this one have? Let's forget this ever happened and move on. That's good. Did I actually talk to Gonta himself? Yeah, it did. Okay, so it's the door. If this door has been opened at the time of the murder. Huh. Doesn't open all the way. Can always stick my arm through, or a ball. Boy, it's not possible to use this door. Strong enough to throw that super heavy man on the cover. I don't think he did anything like that. Look at this. There's dust pile on the railing of the floor. This sliding door hasn't moved in a while. And maybe enough space to fit ball through. These two never have anything important to say. They know, man. They know. Exactly what I was gonna say. We're going to try to stop no one, but look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another.
それは
It's concerning. What should we do next?
ああ
Get me out of there. Oh, hello. First thing about what happened in the game room. But you confirm what Makia told us and didn't provide any new information. Make it quick then, eh? I see. Naruhodo, naruhodo.
ねえいいえ
Been doing something else. I've been watching English.
いいですかそっか
He does not look happy right now. I don't know what that look is. But yeah, you're right. It's definitely not happy.
これだから男子はい
や
ねえアンジーはね何も阿弥陀仏
Nami Amida Booth. Very good.
あのさ
I couldn't hurt. But it won't help either.
大丈夫だよ
Credit card rewards program. So everyone, everything down here. Who else can we ask? We can go back to the other classroom and check some stuff like the vent, but I don't think anything important would be in here. But of course we gotta check. You always gotta check. There's people here. We wanna look at inside this classroom, right?
そうだねなるほど
We two together the entire time? That's
ありが
right.
とうございます
Look how the classroom has been added.
ねあの
About that vent.
ちなみにそれは
そうだね
そうですねうん学習します
No, the truth bullet.
ありがとうございます
We've got like 3 truth bullets or something so far that all pertain to the vent. So something is gonna be happening with that vent during the trial. Detective or a lawyer in a past life. Yeah, he was an ace attorney in his past life, baby. Oops. Oh, I can press a button to take away the UI. Really pretty cool. Not that you could take away my face, I guess. Like my face is probably gonna be there. How did you know? I'm someone who would commit a murder. Yes, it's true. And the body discovery announcement played. I was in a dining hall eating supper. The people with me were Miyu, Kuryu, Kirumi, and Tsumugi. Monocups prepared meal for me as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake. That's real as fuck, man. Sounds depressing.
あのさ
You know, anything in particular? Something to note would be that Miu was tinkering with something or other. Yeah, it was probably that thing she built, which I don't know if that drone would be powerful enough to launch a ball or anything, but yeah, you're right.
買ってないな
Tsumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise herself as someone else.
と
Wait, who? If I could see that picture again of them walking down into the hallway, then maybe I could see something, but I don't think I can, right? See that picture again? I don't think it's one of my truth bullets. Books, one bookcase. No, I want to see that picture again. To see if it was possible for someone to disguise themselves. I just personally don't quite feel that way because the other people that were walking along should have noticed that, right? Someone was in disguise. Of course, from behind you can fool someone. Not like that. It's dusk already. You are bored, aren't you? Is it dusk? Yeah, it's kind of dusk. How can you say it's not related to this case? Totally is. Everything is safe for yourself, nerd. Okay, I already did that. Wait, did I not ask both of them? Oh, we're asking different questions now. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Searching for the right words. I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable. Throw everyone else under the bus. I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all. You don't need to be so PC. What talked to you? You need to ask me, it's definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hadn't seen him, so no one would corroborate his alibi, right? I mean, he must have been alone. Or people just forgot to mention him. I mean, he is pretty small, isn't he? Just didn't ask him. Making assumptions that you don't need to check something specific is not something a good detective would ever do. I mean, he looks like he's just a kid, pretty much. This guy just stands around. He would just be like, just some kid, whatever. Why would you do something that would make anyone suspicious of you? Evil Supreme Leader. That's why. I was in the library smashing in Rentro's head. Ah, case closed. Let's have some fun with it. This isn't a game. Of course he would though. What else do we have? No one, so let's go back there, I guess. Yo! Easy thing on something, she won't talk to me. There's no excuse to give up. Told you, our main character is kind of an asshole, but you know what? I like him. I'm just gonna cut to the chase. Since he's ultimate cosplayer, that means he could disguise himself as anyone, even us, right? I'll be clear. I only cosplay fictional characters, I don't cosplay real people. Or rather, I can't. But she did say at the very start when we met her, though, that she sometimes gives her cosplays to other people to play, right? She doesn't always do it herself. It's easy to just wear someone's clothes to disguise him. Cosplay isn't a disguise. Huh. So You'll probably have a hard time believing me. Just say it, so I'll show you. Huh. Wait, what? Is this EG? Oh, okay. Let me grab my hand. Why the ominous music? Punch me or tie me up, what the fuck? You should also say the other way around, just to make more believable. Now you can look. Why is she so pink? I guess she's supposed to be red instead. Spiky headed underling of a certain space emperor. That is so incredibly broad that I have no idea who this is supposed to be. This is Cosbox. I learned the action that happens when I dress up as real people. What the fuck? Equivalent exchange. That's one. That was interesting. Cosplay is love, cosplay is life. Breathe life into characters. It's almost like you're summoning them. Cosbox, yeah. I like the name though. But that still means that someone has to have done it. It's impossible to cosplay as someone who exists in the real world. It's just impersonating someone. I see. Ding dong, the witch is red. Is it nighttime? It can't be nighttime. Oh no, it's time for the class run. Waiting in the warehouse. Couldn't stay put knowing that the truth was so close at hand. Shouldn't get so worked up. We're gonna find out who the master is. We're totally not though. We're not gonna see anything interesting on these. Actually, we might see some interesting stuff on it, but of course it's not gonna just instantly solve the case. What happened? Separate an envelope for each camera. Take that bastard down, it's all up to you now. Thanks, yeah. Wow. Go, look at them, look at them, look at them, look at the pictures, look at the pictures, I want to see the pictures, please, show me the pictures. Do it. Nice, yeah. Look at the first take the camera near the front entrance first. That's the first pictures. Oh.
もちろんだよ。
I was just gonna say, can I see the other picture again? But yeah, we're gonna be able to scroll through them later on anyway, I'm pretty certain. That's odd. One more picture.
あれ
Does it though? Let's take a closer look at them later. Fun entrance photos.
Oi.
They both end with the back door then. Only 2 photos. There he is. If the next picture shows emptiness, then I know where he got shot from. The next picture shows nothing. Nope. I had to close the sensors. Huh.
ね
That's not specifically weird yet. Nothing out of the ordinary yet. This is the important one. Of course, one knows. That's how big the bookcase really is? I thought it was way smaller than that. Whatever. And of course he blocks the other side. The lighting is really different though, isn't it? Why is the lighting? Oh, because it has a... Wait, didn't he say that he turned off the flash? I thought he said he turned off the flash. This must be the crucial one. Yep, this is the crucial one. Wait, he was holding the pad in his left hand though? The pad was on his body and the left hand was bloody. The right hand wasn't though, right? Or did I see that incorrectly? The plot thickens. Curious sense was switched up. I can guess that the sensor at this point activated because the ball is shooting. But as expected, he's covering it. I think the entrance photos, the front end photos, are actually the most important ones because the killer entered through that door afterwards. I don't know, all of it that was given. I think it was a better grammar pause. Yep. Then there must be something you overlooked. Or needed. He needed it for something.
そこからポそうねめんどい
NPC。
そうそうですね。
わかりました。
やれやれだな。
大丈夫？ごめん。
I'm actually starting to believe that it's actually the most likely now that Chuichi is the one, and the one reason why I say that is there was this one place, didn't he say that he turned off the flash of the camera because he didn't want to alert whoever he was taking pictures of, and the flash was off for the first two cameras, but the third camera did have its flash on, the hidden book entrance thing camera did have its flash on. And because he noticed the flash, he turned around to look at the camera, which is the obvious thing to do. You open a secret door and suddenly, boom, you get flash from the side. Of course, you look over there and you see, oh shit, there's a camera there. You go over there, you investigate it. Boom. And he killed him in such a way that he wouldn't be tripping the cameras because he knew about the cameras, of course. There's one thing though, one thing that makes me very, very wary about this whole idea, and that is the fact that if the bookcase is opened, can you even shoot him from the door? That's the question. Because doesn't the bookcase block the view to where he was standing? Actually in the pictures it doesn't look like that, does it? Does it show us in the picture that it would be possible for him? It looks like the door is completely hidden behind that, so you wouldn't have a clear shot at him. You would not have a clear shot at him at all. So the question remains, where did he get shot from? There's always the thing that he was shot from the hidden door, but I don't believe that either. So that door is closed, nothing else changed. Yeah, I think it's just here. I was hoping I would be able to see something here, but I like the addition of the tiny little shake in between, even though that's not the photo itself, that's actually just the interface, but still. I don't think there's anything here, that's just lighting. I don't think the lighting would have any specific thing on it. So it's gonna be about the guys. There's no flash right now, is there? No, it would be way bright if there was a flash. Can't say anything quite yet from these, but I guess once we see them in context of the class trial, it's going to become obvious. So the one big question is, where do you get shot from? The only thing that makes sense right now would be from the hidden door, but that would mean that the hidden door will open from the other side. And if you do that, we're going to have to go all this really long road down towards the mastermind, but I don't think we're going to go there. I think this killing does not have to do anything with the mastermind. So I don't worry about that. And instead, I'm wondering where it could have been. Could have been shot from the entrance. No. Could the ball have been dropped on top of him? I don't think so at all. because the blood splatters did go quite high. Problem is, blood splatters are not a truth bullet, so they might not actually be important. I don't think a drone would drop the ball on him, right? No, let's look what happens in the trial. I have a few ideas and theories, and I've voiced some of my thought processes behind those. But you know what? It's not gonna come down to try anyway. Let's go. I guess it was Shuichi. He had the perfect, like I said, because of the flash thing with the flashes, and he knew about the camera, so he could perfectly counteract the thing. Why did my mouse pointer just appear? Oh, I got, wait, what? I got a pop-up somewhere that forced my mouse off. No? Weird. Is this right there, right? One more question. Really think it's one of us, not just the culprit, but the mastermind as well. It's only my deduction, I don't know if I should trust that. You're just trying to go back on the truth. Sign of judgment. Minna. Bad things happen, get behind Gonta. Piggyback ride. I want to check something very quick. Yeah, they always do something like that. In Danganronpa 2 they had like something similar to Mount Rushmore, but it had Monokuma faces. It was pretty good.
Yeah.
Where's the elevator? Oh. Whoa. Oh. That's the elevator. Hello. Nice water physics. I don't do scale gun.
Yeah.
As long as that end wall exists, escape is not an option. Make an incredible team. Oh yeah, let's do it. Just do it, guys, let's do it. That's the way. Who's gonna stay behind? No one. Usually someone stays behind and just says a few words. Even as we walked towards the elevator, I was shaking with anxious dread, but I kept going because I decided to fight, and then everyone had boarded the elevator. I know what wouldn't understand how inappropriate that is, eh? Everyone is afraid of learning the truth. The people who are willing to find the truth are the ones who can decide their fate. You never know the lies from the truth, and you can't choose a path. You won't even know you're on a path. So fight for the truth, even if it is frightening. I know you can do this.
遠慮なく他人の
Feel
力を
scared,
借
borrow
り
the
ればいいん
strength
じ
of
ゃないか
others who will
な。
be there to help
自
you.
分だけじゃなくて
Think of
他
everyone
の
you're
人のた
helping
めだ
and
と
let
思う
that
と
be your strength.
私もそうだったか
I
らね。
used to be like you.
コンクールで吐き
For
そう
a
なほど
piano
緊張して
concert,
る
I was
時
always so
い
nervous
つ
that I
も
forgot
頭
to
に浮か
vomit.
べていたの。私のピアノを聴いて笑顔になってくれた人たちのことだったからさ。赤松さん、じゃあ行こうか。こういう嫌なことはサクッと終わらせちゃおうよ。
Inspire me so I would not turn back. For some time, the elevator finally came to a halt. The door slowly opened to reveal what awaited us on the other side.
Why? Bingo! Inka!
Listen up, from here on things are gonna get so violent you'll wish you could turn back. It's not true, there won't be any gory or violent scenes. Positive.
これは
もう
I don't know anyone who calls when it looks like that.
最高にポップだね。最低ですね。うぷぷ。あははは。
そっか。
さてと。
Okay, time for main gameplay, I guess. This killer is in this room with us. Mastermind is controlling Monokuma and forcing us to play his killing game. I don't think I'll ever be able to fully I'll ever be fully prepared to find out a person is. To find out who it is so we can lift our suspicions of each other. So we can end this killing game. That's why I'm here. Can't show any fear here. I must fight to the bitter end. I'll face this life or death class trial. You wanna save? Yeah, sure, let's go ahead. Do a little bit of a save, you know? Okay, let's learn some skills. Need to make influence a little. How many do we have? 19. This music is so fucking good. Shit, I need that one. Set it. There might be some new, there will be some new minigames doing this that I might not know about. Oh, not another fucking Handman's Gambit. Doing Psych Taxi. That's a new one. Mine, what's that? Imagination excavation. They's got some new shit this time. Potential gauge will increase at a faster rate, effective during argument armament. So many new ones, oh my god. This sounds good. Good. Gonna do another save here. Now, skills are not usually that important, so I don't really care that much. But if I have to get here going again, I want to set them again, so that's why I did that. We're gonna change difficulty. It's just the first one, right? First cluster, so we shouldn't be too bad. Anyway, let's go.